Yo, we are here. Balls a podcast once again. We're on a little bit of a time crunch today, but we're here to give you all the podcasting stuff you need. So, we're skipping intros. We're just gonna get right into it. Um, hey, we're here to do pick'ems and then a quick trivia. Myself, John, and Elijah. So, I think the records right now for pick'ems is, I think me and John are tied, and Elijah's down by 1. If I checked,
Yeah, probably. Or I might be down 2.
it is officially. Me and John are 10-4, and Elijah 8-6, so down by 2.
It's okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't have picked the Eagle. I mean the Bucks.
Okay, so
I feel you.
the first game playing tonight, which we're recording on Thursday, Lions versus Packers at Green Bay. Who we got? I got Detroit.
I'm rolling D-Town too. Detroit.
Go, Pat, go.
Okay.
Atlanta,
You're saying they're reversing the curse. You're saying last time under the lights that was a different team. That's what you're saying?
Listen,
What you saying?
it's a love story. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
See the name. It's a love story.
Okay. All
I
right.
got the Packers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the Packers.
I don't know if I see it like a love story. I see a love story.
I mean, it's the only 2.5 favorites.
Not
So,
this one.
I mean,
Ain't
it's not
nobody
too bad.
talking about this one.
Next up, Miami versus Buffalo at Buffalo.
All right. I hate this game so much.
I hate this game so much too. Wait, did we switch this out or no?
No, we're keeping it.
But this is a
I'm
1 o'clock
going-
game.
Yeah, Sunday.
No, we switched this. We switched a game out for this.
Okay, we switched like the Sunday night or the Jets
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Now? All right, cool.
I think it was
Fins.
the Kansas City Jets. That's what
Yep.
we switched.
Yeah.
Fins up.
You're
Let's
going
get it.
fins up.
Yep, fins
Really?
up.
You're going Miami.
I gotta
In
go.
Buffalo.
I gotta go Buff.
You gotta go. All right, we split here. We split. To be honest with you, I didn't know which way I was throwing with this either, Elijah.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
Like,
go-
I don't even want to go Buffalo. Like I want to go Miami, but then when I say Miami, I don't want to pick Miami.
Because you don't want to. You don't. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I'm gonna go Miami because I think this is the game they need to prove it. You know what I mean? Like this is the game.
Where is the game?
Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo. If you win in Buffalo, you might take the division. It might really come down to who splits this game. Like seriously, like. So I mean,
I'm going Buffalo, man. I have
Buffalo.
to. Sorry.
All right. Well, I'll go
I'm
Miami.
down
I'm
4
sorry.
after this weekend. I'm down 4.
I'll be honest with you. I hope you win this game because Miami looks scary, bro. We'll get into that later.
Monday night.
Damar Hamlin gonna be a healthy and active again.
Oh,
You think so?
he's been the last 3 weeks. That's scary. Like something got to be up. Like
No,
or,
nothing's up, bro. He's terrible at football. It's been like this since last year.
yeah,
Yeah.
a healthy scratch too.
I don't know
wanna
if I would
this
say
before we
terrible.
move
I
on.
would say fighting for his job.
I
Yeah.
want to say this before we move on.
All right.
Good.
ESPN, Bleacher, y'all got to stop treating Damar Hamlin as a charity case. Him making
That's a valid point. That's a
He
valid
was
point.
on Buffalo's 53-man roster. It's not a surprise that he made the roster again this year. But he's not playing not because something's up with his health. He's not playing because he's not good. Like
Yeah, healthy scratches.
what they're looking for. He wasn't what they were looking for last year. He was barely on the field. He was on and off last year.
And I mean, you never know. Maybe they do have him on a snap count if he got into the game. You know what I
But
mean?
even-
Like a Brees Hall. Like I'm just saying, like people do
But
that.
even still, keep him on a snap count. Go ahead. You
Yeah.
can keep him on a snap.
They
He was
didn't
on a
use him
snap
all.
count last year before he got hurt, before he died, because what? Because he's not that good at football. It is what it is, bro.
He's struggling for his job. That's
He's
right.
not a charity case. And I'm not even going to say he's struggling for a job. Like, I'm pretty sure he earned a spot on that team.
Yeah.
But he's not, like, if you put him on any other team, it's going to be the same thing. He'll earn a spot on the team.
Yeah.
He'll be good enough to be
Yeah,
the
he won't get
backup.
enough PT. Yeah.
But sometimes it's also the scheme and where you're put. You know what I mean? Sometimes people like I'm just saying, like Diggs, we talk about Diggs in Dallas, right? How he's such a great player. He underplays the shit out of the ball. And we kind of make fun of him for it, but like
lot,
they
yeah.
always got a safety over the top. You know what I mean? Because their coach knows he's gonna underplay it. There's gonna be a lot of picks there. You got a safety over the top, there's a lot of picks there. They're covered. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Like I said, bro, it is what it is for real. Like, I'm not going to say he's terrible at football because he's in the NFL. I'm not in the NFL.
Mhm.
But at the same time, to NFL standards, like, you taking him or Jimmy Ward.
I get that.
Right.
But I mean, to be fair, the Bills keep losing like this, like not dominant. Like they might have to put him in. They might need a fresh leg. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
And that's because people are going to they're going to start clamoring for Damar Hamlin to get in the game. Like,
Sure.
just because, again, don't treat him like a charity case, bro.
No, but like he might be a spark. You know
Granted,
what I mean? Anybody knew. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying, but like, bro, he did what he did. He's been through a lot. You feel me?
Yeah.
He came back to life. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He came back to life. He came back to football. He made the team. It's an accomplishment. Do not get me wrong. I'm not undermining anything that happened to him. I'm really happy for the fact that he's actually still alive and still able to do what he loves.
Elijah, I don't want to misquote you, but I kind of feel like you're making the point of when people talk about WNBA players being more than just moms. You know what I mean? Like, these are athletes. Let's talk about their athletic potential. You know what I mean? I get that they're a great mom. You know what I mean? It's great. You know what I mean? We can mention that. But like, who cares? You know what I mean?
What I'm doing is I'm saying, like, WNBA players, I'm going to use that same example. You feel me? The same metaphor. WNBA players are amazing, and I'm not taking anything from them. Some of them will cook me in a one-on-one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But put them in the NBA, there's no competition for real.
Sure.
Like, I'm not taking anything from them. Yeah. It's just a different level that they would have to get to really play in the NBA. So
absolutely.
To get to a different level within himself as a player to be a starter in his league.
Right. You can only hold on. You can only hold on for that story for so long. He has to actually do his job, and actually try to play football, because it hasn't been done so far. So.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love DeMar Hamlin too, but at the same time, I see what you're saying. I'm not treating him like a charity.
Three healthy scratches is not good for his career.
But like I said, bro, everything he has done since that Cincinnati game last year, I commend him. I commend those doctors. Congratulations, you're back and you're doing what you would love to do. You're playing football.
Mm-hmm.
But he's obviously not good enough to be a starter.
Mm-hmm.
It's not news anymore.
Yeah. So Monday Night Football.
Well, they're also fully healthy too. You know what I mean? So I mean,
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football. Seattle versus New York Giants. I think it's at New York. So.
Is it nice?
Who got?
I'll go first here. I know Saquon's not playing.
He's practicing.
He's practicing, but he's not going to play this week. Seattle's defense is still terrible, though, so give me the Giants.
I'm going Giants as well, G-Man.
That's crazy. We cannot keep agreeing on the Giants and then them keep losing. I'm just saying, though. You know what I mean?
So, like,
I feel you.
Like, I want to go Seattle just because you both are going Giants, and you make very good points. And I don't see Geno Smith coming home and destroying us. Maybe he does. You know what I mean? Maybe he comes back to MetLife and he shows every New Yorker that they were wrong. You know what I mean?
I'll say if Seattle beats you, it's gonna be Kenneth Walker.
It might be, yeah. I mean, but like what I'm saying is Geno's not someone to undermine. You know what I mean? Right. So I don't know. You think it's only gonna be Kenneth Walker? You don't think it's gonna be Metcalf or any of their receivers?
That means Geno Smith's gonna
have to do it. Yeah, I mean. But I mean, I agree with Elijah on Seattle's defense. I think there's a hole, or there's something missing, or I don't know what's going on with them.
So
they should be way better than they are right now.
We got final pick.
Giants. Sorry, I got to roll Giants.
Gotcha. And lock of the week.
Oh damn, who's even playing?
Snap. Who was playing? My lock of the week, by the way, last week, the worst lock of the week ever. I doubled down on everything with them. They were my defense when I played somebody. Jacksonville. If you could listen to me, if we could just do a direct into the camera, right, real quick, Phil. All right.
You want a solo?
I need a solo for a second for Jacksonville. No offense. All right, Jacksonville. All right, let me tell you something. I love y'all. I do. I love Trevor Lawrence. I love the defense you've been putting. I love Doug Peterson. I love what's going on down in Jacksonville. But Jacksonville, let me tell you something.
Perfect time.
All right, you're going to England, all right, where you have the home field advantages, all right, for 2 straight weeks. You have the most rest out of anybody. You know where the best hotels are. You have the English fan base on your side. There's going to be jerseys everywhere. Embrace it, okay? Believe in yourself, okay? And pull yourself together, because guess what? I'm not losing my bets in England, okay? Thank you very much. Jesus. Get together. Seriously, Jacksonville, get together, please. You lost to Houston. We all thought that was going to be a win.
Hey, 100% behind that message, John.
I'm just saying.
Let's see. Can I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
49ers versus Cardinals. Give me 49ers.
That might be an L. I might roll Cardinals there. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Cardinals are coming to play. I'm just saying.
Hey, if it is my L, I'll take that L happily.
I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? San Francisco's healthy?
Debo and Ayuk are hurt.
Ooh.
They're questionable. Debo's questionable, I think, with a chest injury.
Yep, from last week.
And Ayuk is questionable with a concussion.
Did he go out last week or no?
He
Debo?
went out, came back in, scored a touchdown.
Gotcha. Ooh.
Yeah.
Cowboys Patriots.
Yeah, it was a rib injury. Sorry.
I don't know. Do I roll with the America's team over America's team? What are we doing here? What's going? The Battle of America's team, is that what we're gonna call this game, Phil? What's
Might
going
as
on
well.
with that?
I mean, I do have a bet on the line. So if you see him, if the Cowboys win and you see him in Cowboys gear next year, you know why. I mean, next week. Sorry.
You have a bet on who you have a bet on with?
Kelsey.
Ayuk got a shoulder injury.
You got a shoulder injury. He was out last week though, right?
Yeah, he was out last week. I think he's playing this week.
He'll probably play this week.
Debo's playing. Debo didn't start practice today, apparently.
Okay, so
I know we need a pick. I'm sorry, Phil.
Yep.
It's just.
I got San Fran. We're good. You want to bet on the London game, John?
Do you have one? No, this is the Jacksonville game.
Yep, Jacksonville, Atlanta. If you want to bet on the London game.
I know. I don't want you to be right about Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like, you could be right. You know what I mean? And like, I want to bet on that game, but I'm not waking up for 9:30. I don't mean to be like that.
Hey, I don't blame you. Philly. Eagles, Commanders.
Yeah, shit. I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. Nah, they might lose that game. They're in Philly.
8.5 point favorites.
I don't know who to pick this week. Everyone is so topsy turvy. You know what I mean? Like, it's either. I don't know. I'll go. Fuck. Everyone's kind of matched up this week. It's pretty good. Elijah, you have a pick 'em yet or no?
My lock of the week is going to be. You know, it's funny.
What?
I'm gonna go. Hold on. Let me think. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I want to go Bucks over Saints, low key, but I'm gonna go Vikings over Panthers.
Okay.
Vikings over Panthers. I like that a lot. I'll go. I could see the Eagles losing so badly in this game.
Hey, 3-0. They're undefeated.
They're playing on a short week too.
I know. That's why, you know what I mean? That's why I'm nervous.
In division game. So.
Yeah, and the Commanders are good. Like, sometimes they lose, but you know, I'll go Eagles. Why not?
Okay.
It just looking me straight in the face. Why not?
So, Elijah, anything you want to say before you head out? Because I know short schedule here.
I'll give a little fantasy recap. I'm now 2-1. John, I believe you're 2-1 as well.
I am.
John, you beat somebody last week. I forgot.
Shane, he was undefeated.
Shane. I face Shane this week. John faces TJ this week. Phil, finally in the win column this week.
Congratulations, Phil.
Get it. I needed it. Thank you, Sam Laporta. Holy tie on that guy. Thank you.
Is that tight end for the Detroit Lions?
Yes, he is.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I didn't by committee, but you feel me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Phil faces Kevin this week, who, again, shout out Kevin. He faced TJ last week. TJ ended up putting up 185, and Kevin put up like 170. Kevin would have beat anybody else in the league, but he ran into somebody who literally put up 180 points.
The two highest scores faced off, and tragic. Very tragic.
Yeah. So shout out Kevin. You should be 3-0, my brother, but you're 2-1. Join us. You got Kevin and Phil this week, John and TJ, and then you got me and Shane. I'm excited for this week, honestly. I got 3 questionables on my lineup, but they all look like they're on track to play. And yeah, man, it was nice being here for the little bit I was here. I should be back. I will let you know. I'll text you guys in the chat. I'll communicate. But as of right now, I'm out.
All right, word. Peace.
Good luck. What do you think? Okay. John, me and you.
Let's get it.
How we doing? So,
Doing good.
we have some NBA news we're going to talk about before we get into all the NFL stuff, because I know I wanted to talk about it. John wanted to talk about it. So, if you may or may not know, the Bucks made a trade.
They did.
Who you ask? For none other than Portland Trailblazer, Damian Lillard.
Wait, pause, Phil. Can I pause you on that for a second?
Yes.
What happened earlier this offseason that a lot of people were coming at Giannis for? What did he do?
What do you mean?
Did you know what he did? He called out the Bucks in a press conference.
Oh yeah, as he should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like people were like, well, how are we gonna hold them accountable, Giannis? What do you consider accountable, Giannis? Yada yada yada, accountable, Giannis. Milwaukee accountable, Giannis. Giannis, you're going to New York, Giannis. Yada yada yada. You know what I mean? All these questions. You know what I mean? We finally have answers. Phil, you
Hey.
get back into it. I'm sorry.
Also,
don't mean to be like that.
I am glad you brought that up because this is what the Blazers didn't do for Damian Lillard. If your star player who's in their prime, some can consider Giannis in his prime. Surround him with as much talent as you can to help him win. The Blazers didn't do that, and guess what the Bucks did? They did that for him. So shout out to the Bucks. So the Damian Lillard's now a Buck. Here's the official trade. The Bucks get Damian Lillard. The Blazers get Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Tumani Kamara, probably a young player, first or second year, a 2029 first-round pick, and the Phoenix Suns even got involved to add some depth to their team. They added former Blazer center Yusuf Nurkic, Bucks player Grayson Allen, and they get 2 players from the Blazers, Nasir Little and Keon Johnson, both, I believe, UNC products. So, how are you feeling about this trade? Winners, losers. I made a little short winners and losers video for Ball Central that should be coming out either probably today or tomorrow. We'll see, but I just want to get your perspective on it, John.
Ooh, it's tough. I don't know. There are a lot of winners. There are a lot of losers in this. You know what I mean? Big loser, Miami. Another loser. I mean, I not talked about enough. I feel like I asked your perspective. What's your perspective on this trade? Being a Boston Celtics fan,
They're loser for sure.
That's all I'm saying. I don't mean to be like. I don't mean to point out.
I made the video last night. I brought up the Celtics as well.
Okay, cool. I just, you know what I mean. I know you do. I know you hold them accountable. All right, but you know what I mean. Gotta talk about it here.
A team that's a big rival for us for the last couple of years, especially playing against them on Christmas games, holiday games, and the playoffs. They get better with this trade. Damian Lillard and Giannis on the same team. That's a loss for anybody that's not on their team.
I'm gonna also say this, and this might be. I might get some hate for this. I'm going to say Milwaukee kind of lost a little bit.
The defense, I'm guessing?
That's what I'm saying. Did we not just see this? Did we not just see a trade for an offensive potential kind of a guy, you know what I mean, going to a team that's a super team, you know what I mean, with no defense?
Well,
you know what I mean? I'm just, it's been seen before. You know what I mean?
I think it's a little bit different in my perspective just because you still have Giannis, who's a top 3 defender in the league.
Sure.
Giannis. Brooke Lopez. He was top 3 in shots blocked last year
and rebounds. I mean, he's high in rebounds and high in assists. I mean, he helps with Giannis shooting.
Pat Connaughton. You still got Bobby.
I like him as a backup. I like him.
I think what you lack in what Drew Holiday's defense brought, you get a better offensive player in Lillard. So he can create any shot in the world. So yes, you use a little bit of defense, but you get even better offense. So yes, your defense takes a hit, but I still think there's a solid defensive team.
I'm going to say something crazy, and maybe you're really going to disagree with this, but
probably.
I would have traded Middleton. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I would have felt the same way.
Okay, yeah. I'm just like, no offense, people are going to call this a big 3 or Middleton, whatever. He's injury prone. Okay?
That's probably why they
went with Holiday.
To be honest, I would have wanted Drew Holiday over Chris Middleton too. It must have been hard to say.
I get what you're saying, but
they probably didn't want Middleton just because of that reason. It's Drew Holiday or no one else because we don't want Chris Middleton. He's a liability for health. So I would have traded Middleton too if I had the choice.
But
I would have Drew Holiday.
I don't know. I think they wanted to keep Middleton though. Maybe it was what you're saying, but I don't know. I just realistically when I look at them back to back, I say Middleton's okay, better offensively, worse defensively, but not so worse that I wouldn't take I don't know. What I'm saying is I'm just saying I'm missing Drew Holiday from this team. He was the spark that gave them that championship when they won it. You know what I mean? His defensive presence, he's gonna be missed. You know what I mean? I talk a lot of crap about what's his face? The Golden State guy.
Draymond?
Thank you, Draymond. I talk a lot of crap about Draymond, and you know, defense in OKC's pretty damn good. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's not like he lacks it. You know what I mean? So
also, bright side for Drew Holiday, he may not be on the Bucks anymore, but he won't be on the Blazers for any longer as well. The Heat, Sixers, and Celtics are all trying to trade for him, according to rumers. And
I keep him. I don't mean to be like that, but
honestly, if for Portland, I wouldn't.
Okay. So, how much are you gonna get? Because Phil, no offense, but he's worth at least 2 firsts and
think
a really good player.
They're rebuilding, and I'm pretty sure Drew Holiday at his age and his career, he wants to be contending for a championship. And I'm pretty sure any one of those 3 teams can make up a good trade offer to try to get him. So
you texted me yesterday. Who was it? Who's the player? It was
Malcolm Brogdon.
But he's injury prone, right?
Yeah, you can say so.
So you're definitely going to give him 2 firsts.
Brogdon, Pritchard, and 2 firsts. or a second and a first.
You wouldn't get in a second. Phil, I love the idea, but there's no why. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. I mean, if you're Portland, you gotta get as much as possible. You know what I mean?
I mean, for Drew Holiday though. I mean,
But Drew Holiday is that guy. Like, I mean, you don't need to trade him Boston. I mean, that's
also he would be the second or third option on any of those teams. So you're not trading for a bona fide star.
Second option. He's a second option.
I
He is a. I mean, you don't think he's a star?
No, I mean, if you put him on Miami, he'll be third to Jimmy and Bam. Sure. You could make an argument for Bam or Drew, obviously. Sure. For Boston, it would be Tatum, Brown, and then him. And for Philly, if they keep James Harden, it'll be Harden, Embiid, and then him. Or I mean,
you would not look at it like that. You would consider James Harden number 2 in that situation?
If he stays, yes.
Oh my God!
I mean, obviously he doesn't have the defensive tenacity of Drew Holiday.
Sure,
but he's still one of the most talented offensive players in the league, despite his inconsistencies.
I would know, and I agree with that. I mean, I've been saying that, but like what I'm saying is like I get a lot of James. I mean, at least a lot of people I hear a lot of James Harden hate because he is inconsistent. You know what I mean? But when he puts up 60 points, he puts up freaking 60 points. You know what I mean? What are we talking about here? But I don't know.
Where would you want to see Drew go?
Where do I want to see Drew Holiday go? The Knicks. I mean, why not? You know what I mean? Bring him home. Come home to New York. I don't even think he's from New York. I'm sorry. We can make it your home. No, but I mean that's wrong. But I don't know. Drew Holiday. I think Celtics need him. I think Miami needs him. I think they're
from California.
Need him. You think Cali?
He's from Cali, actually.
Okay. Where is he from? Cali, north or south?
LA.
You're telling me he doesn't go back home?
He's probably not that good. He did play with Anthony Davis and the Pelicans.
Yeah, he'd be a good matchup with the Lakers.
Honestly, I think Kenny from IBT brought this up the other day. Watch him like get waived and signed for a veteran minimum to play for the Lakers.
He could, yeah. I mean, I would
hate that.
Come on,
I would hate that.
I mean, but wouldn't that help the Lakers out though?
Yeah, they need him badly. They would need him badly. Their defense isn't that great, but he would add to some much needed defense for him.
I don't. You put Drew Holiday and LeBron James on a team. I mean, this is what we call covered. You know what I mean? Like that's why. I mean, that's
him and Vanderbilt and AD. AD can defend the paint. Drew Holiday can defend the perimeter. Vando everywhere else.
And don't you have Reeves, or would you trade Reeves?
Yeah, honestly, they probably move Reeves to the 6th man.
Okay. Which I mean, hey, I mean, he would work well. I mean, I'm excited to see how his career grows because I liked him on Team USA. But I mean,
yeah, they struggle.
I mean, they struggled, but I mean, I don't think it's the players. I think it's the organization needing to invite more people out. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll see the Olympics.
I mean,
the last dance for LeBron, apparently.
Let's get it, LeBron. Come on, that would be awesome.
LeBron, KD, Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum. You might as well.
Do you bring back Carmelo Anthony?
I would mind.
I mean, Magic came back. You know what I mean for that dream team.
Lillard, LeBron, Carmelo, Tatum, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. One last ride,
bro. You tell me he couldn't give you 10 extra points? He definitely could.
Right. Okay. So hey, also just a reminder. Every Monday, starting I believe next week, we'll be doing an NBA live podcast as the season's starting up soon. Feel free to join the live. We'll be live on probably Facebook, but most guaranteed we'll be live on YouTube as well. So tune in. Probably live on Twitch too.
What time are you guys doing that again? Say the time.
8:30.
I feel like 8:30 is a better time if you guys meet up at 8.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we'll have a different variety of hosts on there. We'll see who's available. We'll also work with schedules and stuff like that. But I'm excited to see it's gonna be our first consistent live pod because we're planning to turn this pod, the NFL pod, live as well. But we're just transitioning a little bit. So I'm excited to see where this NBA live pod goes. So
that's what's up. I'm excited to see it too.
NFL, let's get it. Let's see where we want to start. Oh yeah, so if you're a Vikings fan, how worried are you right now? 0-3. Kirk Cousins have an amazing season passing wise. But everywhere else, yikes! The defense, oof. Justin Jefferson
really is what.
Yeah. So what would your meter be from 1 to 10 of how panicked you are for Viking fans?
We just got a new running back. I mean, that's not producing, but I mean, Alexander Madison's producing. So I mean, a little bit. I mean, last game he produced. I don't know.
For 1 week.
I mean, I think he'll do it again. I think he had.
Well, he has to.
Well, yeah, he has to. Otherwise, he'll be cut a set. But what I'm saying is like. His spurts last year, I think were spurts, but I think any player in the NFL can add or, you know what I mean? Continue on.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be worried because 0-3 and the Packers and Lions are both 2-1. So you're down by 2 games already. And a lot of people had you at favorites, including me, to be the division winner. So honestly, I'll probably be a 7 on a panic meter, just because
Really?
If Kirk Cousins having this great of a season, and your defense can't let it up, and you're 0-3, it's hard to make up.
17 games, Phil. 17 games. I'm just saying.
How many
This
teams
team's
have?
got to go on a streak, though. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know. I haven't looked at their roster to the point where it's like I'm super, super knowledgeable about it, but
Hey,
I don't know.
How many teams have made the playoffs after starting 0-3? Tough task.
It's facts. I mean,
Not a lot.
not a lot, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're also I think I don't know. I think the 17 game season adds something. You know what I mean?
Right.
It that one extra game at the end of the year. Hopefully they can turn around. But I mean, who knows? I mean,
It's a tough NFC as well.
do you fire the head coach? Like, what do you do at this
I
point?
mean, if they don't make the playoffs, because they underperformed last year, they had a great record, but then shit the bed against the Giants.
They did.
But if you don't do anything this year, changes need to be happening because Kirk Cousins can only be there for so long, and Jay Jettis can only be there for so long. The Vikings have had a bad history with keeping the wide receivers. Randy Moss, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they give Chris Carter another career, but I mean, it's like I don't know. It just they have a real big problem with getting over the hump, and I'd like to see them in a Super Bowl, but I mean, it's 0-3 is hard. You know what I mean? And then I don't know.
Okay. Next up, we're staying in the division. What are your thoughts on Jordan Love so far? Before you go, for me, he's been pretty good. Yes, he's had some struggles here and there. I guess Atlanta he struggled, but he's been doing pretty well. He's led the Packers to a 2-1 record without Watson and Aaron Jones, and the best offensive line on his team, David Bakhtiari. He's also been put on IR today, so he's missing 4 more games. So I think he's been holding it down. I said in the beginning of the year he's going to surprise some people, and he has so far. Your 2 best weapons are out. He's cooking with Dobbs, Luke Musgrave, and others, and an injured O-line. So, hey, I just want to give him his props. He's doing good so far. Definitely surprising a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is a surprise, but I don't know. Hold up, Phil. I got a notification real quick.
Yeah, gotcha. So, I mean, tonight he has a tough task, a divisional game against the Detroit Lions. We did the pick'ems earlier in the video, so I'm excited to see how this game plays out. Because, hey, the winner is first in the division.
Do you really think it could be Jordan Love, though? Seriously.
For what? To win tonight, or
to win tonight. I mean,
the Lions are only 2.5 favorites. It's possible for sure, and they're home. The Packers are home.
Yeah. So I mean, but we saw what happened last time. You know what I mean in Lambeau. So like that's why that's why I picked.
I know I picked Detroit too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's just like it's just hard to explain. Like I kind of want to believe in Love. You know what I mean? Like I do see his potential and I do see his growth. You know what I mean? Especially from where we've seen him in the past. But it's just like I don't know if I can trust this dude. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Also, next up, John talked about it a little bit in the little solo snapshot we had a little earlier, but the Jaguars, disappointing game against the Houston Texans last week. Now they get a tough matchup against the upcoming Falcons, young and tough defense, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, etc. Are they just not ready yet, the Jaguars? Because a lot of people had them as taking this division easily.
I mean, I did. I had them.
Yeah, both of us did. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to say this is a.
The lights too bright? Are they not ready yet?
I don't know. Is this a prank? Like I don't like. Is this a whoopee cushion? Like what's up with the air here? I don't know. It just. I don't know. For me, like I don't want to think they're frauds, but damn, you lost to Houston. Like, is Houston that good? Like I knew they were adding pieces, but
CJ Stroud's been on fire so far.
I mean, he has, and it's going to be a real hard battle with Rookie of the Year this year. You know what I mean? Between the 2 quarterbacks and Robinson. I mean, that's the thing. Well, let's look to Robinson. What happens this week? He could easily break one in London. You know what I mean? And people will fall in love with people who show you something special. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. It's going to be a big task for the Jaguars this week.
Right. Yeah, I think this team's still fairly young, so I'm guessing they're not ready just yet. But maybe like halfway through the season or late down the season, they'll get it all together. But as of right now, hey, they're a little shaky. They're a little shaky right now. Like a lot of you.
You definitely are.
Yep. Next up, as you may know from a clip we posted recently, John and Elijah decided to make a bet last week. A streak on the line, 14 games in a row, Patriots versus Jets. Came down to the wire, came down to a Hail Mary by Zach Wilson, but all in all, Patriots extend that streak to 15, and the Jets are at ends right now. There's apparently trouble between the defense and the coaching staff and the QB locker room. John, what's the state of the Jets right now with everything going on?
Hey, cities, we're working hard, and we're really trying not to let anyone else in our locker room or around us. I'm tired of hearing all these, oh, Jets fans must have it hard down bad. I know my emotions, people, all right? I'll tell you how I feel, all right? I'm no stranger to, like emotion, but yeah, I'm just saying for all the non-Jet fans out there, speak for yourselves, all right? Just call us trash, and then when our defense eventually in a couple of years, grows up a little bit more and we just start taking over people, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Patriots game was a good game. The Patriots played really well. Matt Jones played pretty decent. I mean,
yeah, I think they could have done better.
He could have done way better. But I mean, he targeted Bourne in the times he needed to target Bourne. Like I was like, but I don't know. I was watching that game. It was a hard game to watch. Zach Wilson had a really good series, and then they caught on. Like Bill kind of realized they were passing on first down all the time, and they blitzed, and I think they forced a safety, right?
Yep.
But it was only 5 points, so they got Zach Wilson in position to throw a Hail Mary, and it was close, but Cobb missed it. So,
yep.
I mean, the streak continues, and we play the Patriots in New England, and we'll get to that. But
right. What do you think about Zach Wilson? Is the coach right to be backing him up, or is it time for change?
I've said this since last year. Give me 2 seconds. My computer's dying.
Oh, you need to find a charger?
Yeah, I just need to find my charger.
Gotcha.
I can't find my outlet, though.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So from my end.
Yeah, tell me your end, and then I'll be right back. When you're done telling your end, I'll be right back. How do I pause this or turn it?
Hold on.
Do I go presentation or
here? I'll just go remove right here. You're good. Okay, so on my end, basically, it was a W is nice. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the Patriots had so many chances and opportunities to try to bury this game. It should have been a bigger win total than it was. I mean, 5 points is nice and all, but with the way the Jets were going on offense, I mean, their offense was stagnant on so many possessions. The Patriots could have ran it up on them, to be honest. I mean, luckily the Jets defense was holding Patriots on certain possessions, but I feel like we should have had a more confident win in that game. And the Patriots offense, like I think they're like 20th in like ranked, but I feel like they should have done better with the opportunities they were given. I feel like the defense was basically their strong point, the defense has been their strong point in every game, but for the Patriots, it's just that offense needs to improve some way, somehow. I mean, I just thought the offense looked shaky in a win just because I feel like we should have had more touchdowns. They should have had more conversions on third down, et cetera, et cetera. The line, everything from the line to our weapons to Mac Jones, et cetera, et cetera. I just believe that the offense needs to get better, whether it's adding more playmakers, which apparently they have a hoodie that says no one is coming. So they're not – it looks like the team is not adamant on bringing in on any help wide receiver-wise. So they have to figure out something. Either the offensive line gets healthier or we try some different plays. But at the end of the day, we need to figure out what this offense is capable of. And as of right now, I think 17, 15 points per game. That's the average for us. So they definitely need to get it together on offense. I mean, as for the Jets, yeah, the Zach Wilson experiment is over. I think he's underperformed way too many times, including the last couple of weeks after the Aaron Rodgers injury. He showed you last year. They only won like 1 or 2 games with him as a starter, so it was very difficult to try to have him be there. So I think it's they signed Trevor Siemian to try to help the QB room out, but I don't know. I just think Kirk Cousins may be available just because the Vikings are 0-3. They might be panicking, and I feel like, well, it also might hurt the cap room because of Aaron Rodgers, but I just think they should have brought in a Carson Wentz type of player or someone that could possibly lead the locker room just in case Zach Wilson keeps underperforming because they need that right now. Because their next best option is Trevor Siemian, which I don't know if they start him right away, or they try to ease him into the starting role. But it's going to be very interesting to see how they do with that situation.
Yo, I'm back and I'm ready to answer these questions. Let's get it. I'm turning my Jets hat this way. Let's get it. What were these questions you had me before I was worried about my charging situation?
The Zach Wilson experiment is over.
Okay. As of right now, no. Robert Saleh has, like I've said, he's a player's coach. He sticks to his players. He knows by bashing him in the media and just ending his career, that brings no value to the Jets. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of Jet fans, and I'll speak for this now. There's a lot of Jet fans that are getting annoyed with him backing Wilson as much as he's backing him because he's saying he gives him the best chance to win, which, right now on this team, yeah, I believe that. Sorry, I don't mean to be like that, but, I've seen Tim Boyle play in the preseason. It wasn't as impressive. I'm just being real. I've seen Trevor Siemian play and compete for a roster spot in Denver. It wasn't that impressive. You know what I mean? Zach Wilson's arm got you all the way to the end zone. All right. No one said get Randall Cobb. He's the best hands in the league. You know what I mean? But I don't mean to even throw a slant at Randall Cobb. I appreciate you coming to the Jets, and I appreciate that catch you had in the game. It really sparked, the offense, and I think you've been really good to the wide receivers and to the quarterback room, especially Zach. You know what I mean? But Aaron Rodgers criticized the Jets this week. I don't know if you knew about that, Phil. He said some public comments about how we can't be fighting on the sidelines and how outbursts they don't really. It's more of a culture thing, and I couldn't agree any more with him. And so did Robert Saleh. And he was like, it's his place to do that too. He's the starting quarterback. When he comes back, he'll be our starter. But I get what you're saying. Let's go down the avenue of other quarterbacks for me. You know what I mean? Ask me any quarterback. For example, Carson Wentz. Do you think Carson Wentz realistically could hold it together?
I think he'd be a more improvement than Wilson. Yes. Yeah.
Really? Okay. I don't know. He might. And but I've seen what he did in Indianapolis, and I saw what he did in Washington. Jim Irsay had to publicly quit on this guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is he even still playing football right now? You know what I mean? Is this his first year without, right?
Yeah, apparently he's still in shape. He's just, trying to find a team to latch on to.
Got you. Are there any other options? I know I've heard some other things.
Matt Ryan said no, so.
Yeah, I'm glad he said no. I'd rather have Zach Wilson than Matt Ryan, no offense. And that's not a slant on Matt Ryan. It's just he's up there. Do you know what I mean? You there? I think you froze on me. Or are you frozen on me, or are you just not talking to me because I said? No, you're definitely frozen. I had you in the chat. Did I freeze? Okay, you're lagging. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think we'll wait until the lag is done. I think you're back, Phil. Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, cool. So, like I was saying, I don't know. I'm not trying to say Zach Wilson's good. I'm just saying potential-wise, who knows the playbook, who knows the roster-wise. It's honestly, Phil, the question really is how long are these guys going to play for this guy?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because right now, everybody supports him. And I think that's what's going to happen until they make that quarterback change. But, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I wish there was I wish we could trade for Dobbs, but there's no way Arizona would ever give him up. You know what I mean? I wish we could trade for a potential backup. Kyler Murray's not playing. Why can't he? You know what I mean? I don't know. But
yeah, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see how they got a tough task with the Chiefs coming up, so it's gonna be very scary.
Hey, man, Taylor Swift's gonna be in the house too.
Yeah, speaking of the Chiefs, we saw 2 beatdowns last week. the Bears got beat down and the Dolphins got beat down.
Yeah, we did.
Because I know we want to make fun of the Broncos this week, so I'm gonna start off with the Broncos. 70-20, 50-point blowout. After all this talk of last year's coach was different. He did a terrible job.
Yeah, he did a terrible job.
He never got blown up by 50.
God damn. And did you see the interview from like 6 months ago?
No.
All right. This is a moment where I apologize to anyone I'm related to or anyone that knows me and personally watches the show.
Oh damn.
I might use some foul language. Sean Payton, please just shut up. Stop talking. Please don't make any more public comments because like you didn't hear how he said their quarterback situation in Miami is suspect.
Oh yeah, he said that Fitzpatrick would take over for Tua, right?
Yeah. But that was I thought that was this offseason. No, that was a couple off seasons ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we saw it wasn't suspect at all. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just it's tough for Denver and Chicago right now. Chicago, they're trying to figure out what works for Justin Fields because the whole pocket passer thing, terrible so far, not working out. It's just oof.
Well, he has a problem reading. You know what I mean? He's a young quarterback like Zach Wilson is. They both have problems reading progressions. You know what I mean? It's NFL defenses. It's pretty damn hard. But it's just like, what do you do with them? You know what I mean? Do we completely change the offense?
You traded up for him, so I think you did. You can't get rid of him. So I'm guessing try to tailor this offense into more like maybe like a college style offense. Try to build,
or maybe what Philly's doing.
Yeah, or try to build towards his strengths. Do a lot more rollouts. Do a lot more QB options. Do what makes him comfortable.
And then RPOs are the best thing in football.
Yes,
because you keep everybody on your toes. The only people that are inconvenienced are the offensive linemen.
Right. So yeah,
there's a flag. It's on you. You know what I mean?
Be more Taylor. Don't try to force something that Justin Fields isn't yet. He's not a pocket passer. He's not an accurate passer yet. Let him play to his strong suits. Just like last year, he was running all over the place last year, and he made throws here and there. Let him do that again.
Do you think that Chicago moves on from him if he doesn't get it together this year?
Honestly, they can't. They gave up way too much draft capital for him. They traded up to get him. I'm guessing
they only traded it first. I'm pretty sure they moved up with the Giants.
Oh, well.
But what I'm saying is, yeah. I hear what you're saying though.
They made that move to trade up for him. I don't think they can. Because this will make them look hella stupid if they got rid of him.
The question is, where do you even go after this? What I'm saying is, like, if they lose all their games regardless, you can't tell me that's a football team ready for a quarterback. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, also, you got to build that offensive lineup still. That O-line is still terrible. Yeah. I think they need to figure out how to use DJ Moore right, just because he's saying they're not using them right, according to that little 1v1 interview with the Packers. Really? Yeah. If DJ Moore is the best receiver in that team right now, he's been a vet for a while. He knows all the ins and outs of a lot of teams. If he knows he's not getting used right, he knows, and he said that himself. So it's just that they're struggling to try to put a confident team around Fields as well. So I'm guessing it's more of a 50-50 type thing. Yeah, but we also have some other stuff as well. Derek Carr could be out a couple weeks due to that AC joint sprain, or he could be playing this week. It's a lot of stuff up in the air, but how do you feel about the Saints if they lose Carr for a short while with Jameis Winston at the helm?
I like that. I like Jameis Winston as a backup. I think yes, he makes bad decisions sometimes, and he throws a lot of interceptions, but he also is a gunslinger. You know what I mean? I like gunslingers. I know that's what they called Brett Favre, and that wasn't always the best thing. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's better. You know, low key, I don't mean to be like this, but like that's New York wants what New Orleans has. Okay. Their quarterback situation with Derek Carr at the helm. You know what I mean? When we were looking at Derek Carr, I love Derek Carr. You know what I mean? But like, they have a backup quarterback. You know what I mean? And I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that, they know they have one. It's just, I don't know.
Right. Honestly, I think they definitely will struggle. Yes, Jameis Winston is very, very pass happy, but that comes with a risk as well because his decision making could be a bit shocky. His mobility isn't there as much anymore because due to an injury from before. I just think that this offense, even with Kamara coming back this week, will struggle out Derek Carr because all they needed was a reliable pass maker, and I don't think that's Jameis Winston. So,
Yeah, but like how long is Carr out for? You know what I mean?
If he was probably 3 to 4 weeks maybe.
Ooh, I mean, who they're playing again this week? They're playing.
Let's see. They are playing the Bucks rivalry game.
I mean, yeah, I guess it might really affect your divisional games, and those divisional games are going to affect who takes the division. So I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm damn, yeah, I don't know.
It's tough.
Because I want to say Jameis Winston could carve up his old team. You know what I mean? But the Bucks have been playing really well, so you never know. It's going to be a good game though.
Okay, up next. So the Cowboys. You lose Trayvon Diggs, then you lose your first game of the season without him. To the Arizona Cardinals, who gave up all those points against the Giants, and they also forced a comeback with the Giants. Arguably one of the worst teams in football, according to a lot of people, and you lose to them. So Cowboys fans, how are you feeling?
I think they're stressed. I think they don't know what to think of this game, and I was saying a week ago, I think the Cowboys could beat it, and then the Cardinals beat them. I'm like, shit. I mean, Josh Dobbs played extremely well. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say enough about that guy. Have you seen his TikToks, Phil?
Yeah, I saw how he responded to Micah Parsons.
Oh my god, that was so funny. I mean, like, I don't know. He's just hitting a bunch of good points, at least with me. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it might be an overreaction for the Cowboys. You know what I mean? Play your game. You know what I mean? They were shocked because of the Diggs injury. You know what I mean? But
also how much slack are we giving Dak? Because he's been a Cowboy for I don't know how long, and not a lot of achievements or progress has been made ever since he got there. I mean, yes, you had some division wins here and there, but not a lot of playoff wins and not a lot of movement in the playoffs. So how much longer does the Cowboys trust Dak?
I don't know. I mean, he just sign his deal like a year or two ago?
Yeah, I think he signed a new deal a year or two ago.
So it's just like he's there for 4 or 5 anyways.
Yeah, it's hard. It'll be hard to trade for him. It'll be hard to trade him away, but at some point, like, is it time to move on when the deals are done, or like when a couple of years left? But do they keep him in the long term? You think? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think realistically that he's going to play out his contract. You know what I mean? It's going to really come down to the end because Cowboys fans, they're looking for a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And if they don't get it at a Dak's contract now, he'd have to do amazing things. He'd have to almost legitimately bring this team to a Super Bowl. It'd have to be like the Bills Chiefs ending. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know, to get another huge contract, but I mean, he's also Dallas' quarterback. He's improved every single year. He's only lost to the Giants twice, and that was his rookie year. So, I mean, this isn't. I don't know. I want to talk shit about Dak Prescott, and I'm sorry for my language, but like, he struggles like everybody else. I don't know. There's not. He seems like an average quarterback, an averagely good quarterback. You know what I mean?
Right. So we are getting Elijah back.
That's what's up. I want to hear what he thinks about Dak.
So
Dak Prescott is terrible.
Damn, I'll try to set up the lob. It's like
he's terrible. Come on.
All right,
he hasn't improved at all.
No,
he's not terrible.
Thank you.
Right. You want me to list who I'll take over him in the NFC?
In the NFC, sure. Alone.
So I will take. I'm going to start with Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Very obvious.
That's a yes. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Let's stay in the East because I'm taking Daniel Jones over him.
Okay, I like that as well.
Because you're a Giants fan, that's why.
Well, no, but he's dual threat. Daniel Jones runs for more than Dak has ever ran for.
I'm not taking Sam Howell, so I'm getting out of the East. Let's go NFC South. Okay. I'm taking Derek Carr.
Are you? Okay, I like that.
I would. Yeah.
Right now, this week, it's Jameis Winston. Would you take him over Jameis Winston?
No.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
I would take Dak over Jameis Winston.
Thank you. All right, cool. We just need to, create a meter.
That's it for the South. But I'm at 3 already. Let's go to the West. I'm taking Brock. I love Brock.
Really? You take Brock? I don't know, but okay. All right.
I take Kyler.
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
I take Kyler. I don't take Josh Dobbs, but I take Kyler.
That's wild. I take Josh Dobbs, low key. I mean, don't get me wrong. That might just be a spark thing, and I'm not trying to hate on Kyler, but like, and I mean, Kyler's an amazing quarterback. Gosh, yeah, Kyler won 3 state championships. I'd probably take Kyler over Dak too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, in Texas, in Dallas, I'm just saying
he's dual threat. And remember, like I think it was 2 years ago when they started 13-0. If he didn't get hurt, knows what really would have happened that year.
But I just don't like how it ended with him and what's his face? Their head coach. Yeah.
Kingsbury was a terrible coach, though.
I know, but like he was tailoring it to him, and he was actually kind of he was shining. Kyler was shining within that offense. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Like I said, though, that's 5 already. Kyler's 5. I take Stafford.
Okay.
And I'm taking Geno.
Really? You take Geno over him too?
Yeah, the whole NFC West over him. Basically.
I'm a Geno fan, so yeah. Okay.
Did I just take the whole NFC West over him?
Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, Seahawks. Yes, you did.
Yeah, but minus Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs is legit.
I mean, not Josh Dobbs.
He's a Kyler. Yeah, I
give
Kyler.
Him this year, Elijah. Give him this year before you judge him. He's really, dude. He's hitting on something.
No, I gotta see more. Don't get me wrong, but as of right now, no.
Okay. Well,
that makes sense. The NFC North. I'm taking Kirk easily.
Kirko. Yep.
Really?
At 8.
I'm taking Kirko too. Yeah.
I don't know if
I'm taking Goff. That puts me at 9.
Ooh, I take Goff 1,000%. Yeah.
I'm torn on Jordan Love right now. I need to see more.
I think he needs to see more. Yeah. I agree with that.
I'm gonna take Jordan Love, and I'm taking Justin Fields.
Ooh. I wouldn't take Justin Fields.
I wouldn't. Just as a passing, his running upside is crazy, but the passing so far, it's just big iffy for me.
I'm taking Justin Fields, and that's just the NFC alone. That's it.
I don't mean to. I'm not a Cowboys fan, boys. You know I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I mean the Cowboys. You know what they could do if they don't like Dak? They could let him play out his contract, and then they could be a serious competition for him and what's his face, who they just traded for.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, thank you. Because think about it this way: I know Trey Lance is horrible. All right, we all know that. We've seen him for 5 seconds, and we don't really like him. But hear me out. Tony Romo sat for 3 years. If he sits for 3 years and he learns something and he becomes maybe an Aaron Rodgers or a Love, you know what I mean?
And you know what Dion said about Tony Romo?
Please, someone wake up. Someone just wake up. I don't know. Someone get a backup. I don't know. Do your job other than starting quarterback. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, in Dallas, especially trying to win a Super Bowl, if this guy's not it, train your backup to be. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Maybe that's a bad take, but
they need some type of fire in Dallas just because Dak has been here for so long and hasn't accomplished anything or much of anything. So something needs to change because Dallas always has a high standard of Super Bowl or bust, but they haven't even gotten any playoff wins to show for it. Not much, anyway. So
they added this year. They didn't have last year, and then they held out against Dak. But yeah, I hear you.
Right. So yeah, very tough.
See what happens this year. They just got Brandon Cooks. They're sitting at 2-1. They're not bad.
And he's injured. Oof.
Well, I mean, especially what I saw in New York when I saw them, they're good.
Brandon Cooks is injured. Yeah.
I think Dallas still wins the division. So
over you.
I'm that much all right. As much as I don't like Jack, I don't like Jalen Hurts either.
I don't know. I like Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry.
I like Jalen Hurts.
I don't. I've said it before. I don't like him.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, you did. Yeah.
You have, I guess. Yeah. But
I don't hate him. You feel me? Sure. I'm not no hater. But
I hate him.
If I had to choose between,
you're a suspect on him.
I don't think Jalen Hurts is the top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, well, not yet. But yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I put him in the top 10.
I put him in the top 10 too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But top 5, I think top 5 is all AFC. If I'm being honest,
if he does it again, if he goes back to the Super Bowl, he could be top 5. He could. I mean, if he does it again,
top 5. But at the same time, I'm looking at the system around him.
Valid. I just think it helps him. Don't you? No.
It helped a lot of quarterbacks.
It helps him too much.
It helps him way too much. I think.
Okay.
If you put Lamar in Philly, bro.
Sure, you could.
If you put Kirk Cousins in Philly.
But I mean, no, you couldn't put Kirk. Stop this blasphemy. Stop this blasphemy. You could not put Kirk.
We're talking about an RPO offense that they run.
Thank you.
If you stick Lamar in there,
Lamar, Kyler might do something.
I'm saying with those weapons and his
in there.
With those,
Daniel Jones is a little inconsistent with the turnovers for me. I don't want to be like
with that offense, with those receivers, with that line.
Receivers, yeah.
I mean, also with that line, with that offense, with that defense, Kirk Cousins wouldn't even need to run.
Yeah, that offensive line too. They have Hall of Famers on it.
And he's a better passer than all 3 of those guys.
I don't know, not the best, but yeah, definitely.
Out of all those running quarterbacks we just named, Kirk Cousins is a better passer than all 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, he can't run the ball.
He wouldn't need to.
Yes, he does. He needs to run the ball. The reason why Jalen Hurts
works so well because Jalen can run.
Yeah, and we don't know, and he can throw too. That's why it really works so well. Because think about it this way: everybody thinks he's gonna run, he puts balls on like I don't whatever. I don't know. He throws the dimes. I don't know.
There we go. We were waiting for it.
Can't say
I
Danny
learned from last
Dimes.
week. There we go.
Good recovery.
Can't say Danny
Good
Dimes.
recovery, by the way.
I was trying
Nice.
to. Yeah, I was whatever. No, but like what I'm trying to say is like, I don't know. I'm Jalen Hurts is struggling now. You know what I mean? Imagine when he's at his fucking prime, guys. Imagine when he hits his stride with this offense.
But here's my thing. He's just coming off of a Super Bowl run. How is he struggling now?
Super Bowl slump.
When the team got better.
Super Bowl slump. Super Bowl slump.
The team got better.
I know. But what I'm saying is like
Andre Swift. You added Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
That's
No, I
what's
get
going
that.
off
And the
too.
system
Last 2
helps.
weeks.
But like what I'm saying is players after the Super Bowl, they regress a little. Don't they?
No.
Not sure New England.
I was about to say,
Whoa.
I didn't see Tom take a break. Last time Tom only took a hit.
Oh yeah, I mean Tom Brady was like you know what I mean? He was the exception. But like Tom Brady's third receiver though, he was exhausted.
All right, who else didn't take a hit for real?
Mahomes?
Cam Newton
Mahomes
took
been
one,
taking
but
hits.
he was
What are you
hurt.
talking about?
Cam Newton did take a huge hit. Oof.
He was hurt. Peyton didn't take a slump after the Super Bowl.
He
Drew
did
Brees
another
didn't
one
take a
for
slump
a
after the
while.
Super Bowl.
They didn't repeat though. That's what I'm saying. Like
Well,
what I'm saying is, like,
skill-wise, they're still good.
Skill-wise, they didn't take these slumps. Joe Burrow, he didn't
what
really
I'm
take
saying is that they're minor. They're little progressions from what their highest was to what it was. You know what I mean? And then it evens out later on. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, and all due respect to Jalen Hurts, I just think that you are not as good as everybody puts you.
Because of your system.
I guess.
Because of the system. Now, if you take him out of the system and you give him like an average, if you give him the Giants, just because if you put him on the Giants and he still performs like this, then for sure.
Sure.
But I think he's being propped up by the system.
Sure.
And that's why I don't have him in my top 5.
Sure.
That's all it is. I'm not even gonna say I don't like Jalen Hurts because I can't say that for real.
I hear you.
I think he's just being propped up by the system. So let me see him.
You're gonna need to watch more. You're gonna need to see a little bit more. I mean, that's understandable. You know what I mean? That's why we watch football.
Well, I mean, I've seen enough. Like even watching the game on Monday, like he has.
Yeah, no, but he might show you something different. He might show you another run to the Super Bowl. You don't know yet.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But like
that Eagles defense and offense, I hope so.
That's what I hope not. What are we talking about, Phil? Stop wearing green.
Well, I'm talking about like he has roster to set up for another run. So
the roster is.
I don't want that to happen either.
Yeah, it is set up. It is set up. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. It's literally a great job. They're doing a great job. Their GM is phenomenal. Like
them and the 49ers, their system is literally set up around the quarterback so they can win the championship.
Sure. Okay? Yeah.
Where the quarterback just has to make the right decision and stay healthy. Whereas Jalen Hurts last year, he didn't get he got hurt towards the end of the year. He wasn't 100% going into that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
which I think that's a big reason why they lost.
I agree. I agree with the fact that that's the end goal and that's how it's like embraced. But I also think that they run different offenses. You know what I mean?
They run different offenses, but they're the system like the 49ers have CMC in the backfield, Debo, Ayuk, George Kittle.
Yeah.
And you're almost have a top 5 offensive line. And then your defense is top 3.
Yeah. They're both loaded with weapons on both sides.
All you need is one quarterback to get in there and make the right decision.
Yep.
And you can't lose. The Eagles, you have DeAndre Swift, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert, and the best offensive line in the league, and a top 5 defense. You just need a quarterback who can get in there, make the right decisions with the ball.
Sure. And
you cannot fail.
Right, and if Brock Purdy didn't get hurt last year, who knows what could have happened with that 49ers team?
Sure.
I'll say this.
But Phil, that was also Tom too a little bit. Like I get Tom Brady was amazing, but like man had a great defense. You know what I mean? Yeah. He didn't have all the weapons, you know what I mean? But
at the same time, he also had some terrible receivers.
Sure, yeah, at times. Yeah.
Brock, Danny Amendola.
Hernandez, but I should have said that one. But he had some tight ends. But pause. But I'm baiting right now.
Hey,
defenses, but he was running out there with freaking. Who was one receiver that he ran out there with?
Malcolm Mitchell, Aaron Dobson, N'Keal Harry.
At the end of his career.
About somebody he won a chip with.
Oh,
those guys. He's won a championship with one of them. Danny Amendola.
Danny Amendola. That's a good one right there.
Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman was a great receiver.
Yeah, he was
in the playoffs. Yeah.
Why you hold that against him, Phil? Get off.
Jalen Hurts. All my top 5 are my top 5 quarterbacks are all in the AFC.
Yeah.
I think Kirko might be 5.
No.
Hold on, Elijah. Let me come
For this year? I'm saying.
No.
He's like top 5 in every category this year.
He's not better than Mahomes.
How's his
He's
record?
not better than Burrow. He's not better than Allen.
He's playing better than Burrow and Allen this year.
How's his record, Phil?
0-3. It's not because his fault.
Of the 3 names that I named,
it comes down to you.
Go to Elijah.
Of the 3 names that I just named, is he better than them?
He's playing better than them right now. 2 of them.
Is he better than them?
Right now, yes. He's outperforming Burrow and Allen right now. What do you mean?
He's outperforming them, but is he better than them? And you know exactly what I'm
if
talking
you had to,
about.
If you had to pick a playoff,
no.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest here. Matt Jones can outperform freaking Jalen Hurts one night. Is he better than him?
That one night, absolutely.
You said it on IBTE. Who is Matt Jones outperforming right now?
Justin Fields.
There you go.
Is he better than him though?
This season, absolutely. I'm standing by that. Yep.
Get out of here, Phil. Phil, you're like the Eagles fans last year that thought knew Jalen Hurts.
What has Justin Fields done for me lately? What has he done ever since he got drafted? Nothing.
What has Mac Jones really done for you at all?
He's made the playoffs.
You wanted to get rid of him this offseason.
He made the playoffs. Can't say that about Justin Fields.
Phil, you wanted
to
get rid of Mac Jones. He also lost his job
to Bailey Zappi, not on the NFL roster anymore.
And he's about to lose his job. Justin Fields might lose his job as well at this point. But he's better passing stats. The only thing Justin Fields has done better than his rushing touchdowns.
Listen,
Phil, you're the GM.
Everybody knows
Answer the question.
Better than Mac Jones.
Yes, obviously, yeah. Yeah, the potential is there. Just as of right now, if you want immediate success, right now it's Mac Jones. Right now it's Kirk Cousins.
No, but let me ask you this question.
Long haul, I take the other guys, of course.
No, but you're drafting. You had to pick one or the other. Who would you pick?
Between
Justin Fields and Mac Jones. That's what I mean. That's where it comes down to. You're drafting. Who you picking?
I did want Justin Fields to get. I didn't want Patriots to draft up to get Justin Fields as well.
The thing is, Justin Fields has a worse opportunity than Mac Jones has right now because Bill Belichick is actually backing up Mac Jones.
That O-line and wide receivers are terrible. So
the fact that he cut every single one of his quarterbacks, when has he ever done that? His backups.
Who?
Bill Belichick.
He did cut Zappi and Malik Cunningham this offseason.
That's what I'm saying. He's never done that. There's a new rule this year where you can put a practice squad player, like who's a quarterback, on the sidelines to be a backup just in case your backup gets hurt. But so Bill Belichick cut his quarterbacks. You didn't see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yes. I mean, I just thought that was a message to the fans, like he's our dude. You know what I mean? Don't you think?
It was.
If that's the only, I'm just like, right? Like, I'm just like, which needed to be sent because, like, I mean, I don't know about you, but I just thought this offseason New England fans were not a fan of Mac. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Because they're. I mean, obviously we're not that team anymore, but they're still expecting Super Bowl or bust, which is crazy with how off our team is now. So they got to lower their expectations a little bit.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my bad. I forget you're not every Patriots fan. My bad. I'm sorry about that.
Anyways, like I said, Kirk is not a top 5 quarterback in the league. He might be playing like it right now, but he's not top 5.
That's a valid point.
I guess.
If he does something in the playoffs, Phil, come talk to us. You know what I mean? If he shows up when it matters.
He did fit the bed against the Giants. Well, that whole team did.
Bro. Like, it was a bad game. Like, I don't mean to be like that, but it was.
Okay. Let's see. We're probably going to do a quick little trivia between y'all two, and then we're just going to go over the slate and get our whole pick'ems, I guess, for the thing, since we're at an hour. So
let's get it.
Okay, so I am in charge of the game this week. We're going to see how well.
By the way, reluctantly.
Reluctantly, yes, absolutely. Thank you. So we're going to see. Obviously, we all know football. We all know stuff, but how well do we think Elijah and John know the NFL logos?
Ooh, right.
So, that's easy, super easy.
Oh, well.
Yep, we're gonna put these logos side by side and see if Elijah and John can tell the right one. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna pause it. You each pick which one do you think is the right logo, and we'll see how many points wins at the end of the game. So
there's obviously gonna be like a logo where there's like one little.
Yep.
Yeah. Like word.
Let's see.
Might be better than me. Let's see.
I'm pulling it up right now. Let me know when it goes up for you guys.
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, is it up?
JK trivia.
Yep.
Yep. This is off Facebook, so yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so first one.
Wait, this is on Facebook?
Yep, absolutely.
Funny. Sorry.
That's where I found the video.
All right. Hurry up.
Yep, it's a very slow video.
I see.
It's so okay. Damn, what's with this damn long ass intro? We want to see the logos. I should have watched the video. I just skipped towards
Okay, obviously it's the left.
Left.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta pause that. You don't have to pause it.
Yes, it's 10 seconds. Yeah, should be good.
10 seconds
Yeah.
is long enough.
Okay, so left. It should be. Yeah, if it's the right, that'd be crazy. It is 1-1. There we go. 1-1 tied up. Next up.
Oh man.
Left or right? We got 10 seconds.
This one would get me, but it's the right.
John?
Yes, the right.
Okay, let's see. 2-2. Hey, 2 for 2. You guys are on a roll.
I just always remember that yellow's on top for some reason.
Next one.
That's a good one.
Oh, I don't even see the difference.
I
do see the difference. Give me the right.
John, we got.
right. That's the wrong one, right? Because it's got
It's
the
the
thing.
left.
Oh, okay.
Because it got the
Hey.
thing on.
2-2 right now.
I didn't know the sword had that handle on it. Okay,
Level 2.
that's fine.
It's all
Hey,
good.
still tied.
We're
New
tied.
England. How well do you know the New England Patriots logo?
I hate the New England Patriots logo so much that I don't know
Left.
which one this is. It's
We got-
it's left.
Okay, let's see.
That extra star looks weird.
It
Yeah.
does look weird.
Super weird.
Hey, you're right. 3-3. So far, so good. Just missed one. Eagles logo.
Oh, this
The difference.
There's one difference. I see it.
I don't see the difference. That's the crazy thing. Pause
You
it.
want me to point out the difference?
We
Look at the
got
eyebrow. The line is bigger over the eyebrow than this one.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
So which one? Which one is it? Left or right? Is the eyebrow shorter or longer?
I gotta go right.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, let's see.
Thanks for
4-4. Tie game so far.
pausing.
Who will take the lead? Baltimore. This one is a little bit harder, so I'll pause it. We got.
Oh, I see the difference. Yeah, left.
Okay. We have about 2 minutes left in this video, so
Jesus.
still have time. We can afford the time.
We can go through the whole thing.
Left, 5-5. Dead tie so far. Who will break first? Level. Oh, this is gonna be the hard
This
challenge.
is where we get hard. This is where it's probably gonna be me. Let's go.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Right, please.
How is this a hard one? Imagine it's left. Okay, and the winner is which one? It's right. Okay. What else we got? We got a couple more. Oh, yeah, this is going by quick actually.
Nice.
I'll pause this one.
This is a good one.
This is a good one. I'll go left.
Same.
So far, I just a heads up. I did not watch this video first, so I'm learning as you guys are learning.
Yeah, the dot in the eye looks weird.
It does look a little weird.
Imagine it's this one.
It could have been like a Madden cover from like early
Oh.
2000s.
Hey, tie so far. Will we get a tie in the game? Jaguars. I'll pause this one.
Jesus.
There's no need to pause this one. Not for me, at least. I'm going right.
John.
I'm going right too.
Oh, John playing it safe. We have about a minute left, so probably got like 2 or 3 photos left. It should be right because of the tongue and the color.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who picks white for a tongue?
Right. Buccaneers, Elijah, your boys. We got.
The odd thing is I don't see the difference. I see it's
I
the
see it.
ball left.
Left, yeah.
Okay, so we're on the last 2. So we don't avoid anyone tying. I'm going to count to 3, and then you guys say whatever comes to mind. Oh, what? Never mind. It's a tie. I thought I had one more picture on us. Well,
Yeah.
never mind.
No matter. I'll take the tie, John.
It's like a tie.
Good
Yeah,
talk, good talk, good talk.
Thank you.
it's a tie.
We did get fooled on one, which is kind of. I
Which one was
thought
it?
it was the other one because, like, why would the Raider? I don't know. Whatever. The Raiders are weird.
Yeah, I didn't know the sword had the extra thing around it. It looked weird.
Mhm.
But
I believe it was a sword. It was a sword or the Eagles one.
it was
It
the
was the
sword.
sword one.
Yeah. So Elijah, how do you feel about the Dame trade? Because we talked about it right after you left. So how do you feel about the Dame trade to the Bucks?
Let's talk about something else.
Ooh,
You know what? I don't even want to talk about the Dame trade. We all know what we think about what's about to happen. We all think Milwaukee's about to win the chip this year. Right
Ooh,
now.
Pause. Phil's a Celtics fan.
Do we?
Phil's a Celtics fan.
Yeah, Phil's a Celtics fan, but let's be honest, bro.
And I like the odds against.
Let me be honest.
Listen. Who on the Celtics is guarding Giannis?
It's a joint effort.
Who's guarding Dame?
A joint effort. Team defense, buddy.
He's like,
Team defense.
don't you regret trading away Marcus Smart now?
Hey, we'll trade for Drew Holiday.
Listen. The Bucks are losing Drew Holiday was big.
Yeah.
Adding Dame was bigger.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
And Giannis, he's gonna be playing differently this year.
Valid.
He's gonna be way more aggressive.
He's working with Akeem. Elijah one. A little.
And Dame is Dame.
Yeah. If he stays healthy, he's gonna be good.
Yeah, my first shot at an actual ring.
Injury 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did he do last year?
Dude's going off.
He had a few 60-point games.
He did 2 or 3.
So, listen. Here's what I want to talk about, though. Jeremy Grant, you dumbass.
Oh.
You knew Dame wanted to leave. Stupid. Now you're stuck there till January by yourself. But you know what? This is what you always wanted. You wanted to be the guy, right? Now
Is he the guy?
On the 13th place team in the West. Have fun. Then it came to Dallas.
Call you Pascal Siakam. All right.
Stupid.
Well,
Worse than Pascal. No.
I mean, yeah, Rob, but I'm just saying.
But so if he says I want to come to Dallas, would you still take him?
I'll still take him.
What are you giving up?
Defenders, you feel me?
I mean, they'll probably give up some draft asset. I mean, obviously.
He's a great wing player. We'll give up Jalen. We'll give up a Josh Green. We're not giving up Jaden Hardy.
I mean, you might need
Josh Green. We'll give up a pick. You feel me? But that's all they're getting. Josh Green.
I mean,
How about that?
You might have to match. You might have to match the salary though. Remember,
Huh?
you might have to match
Mark
the salary.
Cuban's got that. Mark
No,
Cuban's
we
got that
don't
money.
have anybody on our payroll. It's Luka and Kai.
Oh yeah, yeah. You probably do have a lot of money.
This is why Elijah's pulling his hair out. He's pulling his hair out on this. He's like,
listen, Grant Williams is making chump change. We got 2 rookies in our starting lineup as of today. Omax and Lively. Dwight Powell's making what, $3 million a year, $4 million a year? We got the money.
So why not come over, Jimmy Grant?
We'll take it. 3-and-D, like a wing player, and you're athletic. We will take it.
yeah, you deserve to be mad. That's crazy.
Okay,
You gave him a lot of money.
Okay. Also, I was just promoting the NBA pod starting next week, every Monday, 8:30. We'll be doing a live hour long. It depends on how long podcast, but we'll have different guests on talking NBA throughout the season. Feel free to join. If you want to come and be a guest, let me know down below. DM's always open as well.
Here's a surprise for you, Phil. Our first guest.
Oh, okay.
Former NBA player, Lance Stevenson. I ran into him yesterday, and I asked him.
Is it the Lance Stevenson we know, or the Lance Stevenson that actually plays in the?
I'm talking about Lance Stevenson, who blew in LeBron's ear.
Get out of here. That's lit.
I'm lying.
I was gonna say because a lot of people, Lawrence from IBT Sports gets called Lance Stevenson all the time. That's where you were going. I thought
my
you were
friend actually met Lance a few weeks ago. So
yeah, and Jimmy Butler was hooping at the gym the park that me, George, Waleed, and Lawrence all hooped at. So
yeah,
interesting. So yeah, NBA pod coming up Mondays 8:30 for about an hour. Stay tuned into that. Hey, before we head out, last words.
I thought we was going to the full NFL slate.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, full NFL slate.
Yeah, let's go to the full NFL slate.
I forgot about that. Go ahead.
Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it, Elijah?
You go.
All right, cool. Let me just set this up real quick. Sorry, I'm dealing with NFL.com, which is being stupid. Okay, we talked about tonight's already. Lions, Packers, but let's just reiterate Lions, hopefully.
Nice, yep.
Okay, Atlanta, Jacksonville.
In London. Give
London.
me
Rapid fire.
Duval. Jacksonville.
Okay, I got you.
Elijah, we got.
I got Atlanta.
I got Jacksonville. All right.
Oh, again? Really?
Yeah, I know. I'm not going for 2 straight weeks. I gave my little speech. Hopefully it works. I mean, it probably.
John has a thing for the Jaguars international.
Yeah. Well, they should move to London. That's what should happen. Because you don't know Khan is British.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on before I keep going into my London thing. All right. Miami, Buffalo. We already talked about this. Sorry, my bad. Cardinals, or not Cardinals. Minnesota at Carolina.
Minnesota.
That's my lock. I got Minnesota.
Okay, Minnesota. Sweet. My bad. I didn't know it was your lock. Denver at Chicago.
Tie 0-0.
I agree. Tie. I'm going with tie too.
Why not?
Nah, I gotta go Denver though. I gotta go Denver. But
yeah, I have to go Denver. I think
right,
their defense is better than Chicago's.
I mean, this is the 1 week.
Is it at Chicago or is that Denver?
It's at Chicago.
Denver.
So I mean, they just got blown out 50 points. I feel like they're gonna show up. Denver, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm going Denver too. We go Baltimore at Cleveland. I like Baltimore, but that's me.
I like Cleveland. I think the defense is going to show up. Plus, Baltimore has too many injuries right now.
I know.
I like Cleveland too.
All right. Keep that on the mind. Maybe I'll change my mind. Thank you, boys. All right. I got.
He's trying to get his parlay ideas together right now.
I'm like, what's a dumb idea? Baltimore over Cleveland. There are a lot of injury people. All right. Pittsburgh at Houston.
Pittsburgh. TJ Watt has a game.
I'm going to go Houston here. My bad.
This doesn't count against our pick'em, so I'm gonna go Houston.
Same. Yeah. Rams at Indianapolis.
Oof.
I'm gonna go Rams.
I'm gonna go Rams as well.
Wait.
Yeah, Rams. Yeah.
I mean, unless for some reason he's out of concussion protocol, you know what I mean, and he has a hell of a game. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Anthony Richardson. Yeah.
Anthony Richardson. Thank you very much. Tampa Bay at New Orleans.
Give me New Orleans. I think this is Alvin Kamara's first game back. Have a day, AK.
Yeah, I got he's on my fantasy team. I really hope New Orleans wins, but if Derek Carr doesn't play, I honestly, if Derek Carr doesn't play Tampa Bay, if Derek Carr does play New Orleans.
We got Elijah.
Give me the Bucks.
Gotcha. Washington at Philly.
Philly. Easy.
Philly.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Got Cincinnati at Tennessee.
Joe Burrow. Go Bengals.
Honestly, yeah, Bengals. Right? Okay, cool.
I think Joe Mixon has a game, so
yeah.
Just because Tennessee got beat so badly last week too. Las Vegas at the Chargers.
Let me go social media quarterback. Let me go Jay Herbo.
Jay Herbo, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Mike Williams, can I catch a break? Sheesh.
I mean, they're at home too.
Elijah knew what he was doing. He's like,
that's the only reason I'm going LA because they are home. If it was in Vegas, I'd go Vegas.
Yeah, but I mean, Vegas kind of makes it like home field advantage is in Las Vegas for the Raiders.
Yeah, they have a lot of Vegas and Chargers have terrible home field advantage
because they ruin that area. You're still going Chargers? Okay, understandable. They have a good team. New England at Dallas.
I'm going with America's real team. Let me go New England.
Okay, I'll go Cowboys.
Same.
Cowboys. Okay, cool. Arizona at San Francisco.
49ers roll.
I'm gonna go Arizona since it doesn't count against us. I'm rooting for Josh Dobbs. I'm sorry.
Bet on it, John.
Kansas City at Jets.
I'm gonna go the Kansas City Swifties. I'm gonna go them.
Okay.
I think we should just cancel the game.
I'm gonna take the Jets in an upset. I was there the last time we were prime time and we walked it off.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
You think Travis Kelce gonna lose in front of Taylor Swift?
No, yeah, baby, let's go.
You know the ticket sales have spiked at MetLife Stadium because Taylor said she's going to the game.
Yeah. I might be there. I might not. I don't know. We'll have to see.
John,
is it Monday night?
Yeah.
Sunday.
No, it's Sunday night.
Sunday night?
Yeah. Prime time.
Hey, Phil. You want to take a trip?
Shit, I do have Sundays off. I can always call out Monday. Oh, wait, shit. I have a baby shower. Damn it.
Oh, man. All right. John, I will let you know. I might come to this game with you, man.
All right, bet. I don't know if I'm going either yet, but hopefully I'm going. You got Seattle at New York.
That was our pick'em.
Oh, those are pick'em. Yeah, sorry, never mind.
Giants. What's the Giants? Oh.
We're good. All right, cool. That's it.
So hey, another week. So start also next week is gonna be a busy week for me and Elijah as well. NBA pod, fast lane predictions, and our NFL pod as usual. So hey, stay tuned. It's a busy season coming up. Also baseball season, playoffs. Also, fuck Jose Ramirez. Fuck Aaron Nola. Anyone fuck Jose Ramirez especially. But
All right.
we love Randy Arozarena and Trey Turner. Congrats on the kid. We love you.
Shout out Trey Turner. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, my brother. Go crazy.
Hey, yep. So,
Last Mets game of the year for me.
Right. I need them to win to beat the Marlins, or if they still are playing the Marlins. But so last words.
Mets play the Marlins today, and the Phillies play the Mets tomorrow.
Yeah, I need the rest to make the playoffs. So please.
Good luck.
So last words. That was my last word.
Shout out John, bro. I don't understand, Phil. We didn't talk about it. John had a birthday 2 days ago.
Oh, good. I'm chilling.
Old ass. How old are you now, bro?
28. I'm in my Adrian Peterson era. You know what I mean? That's not damn. It's good, baby. You know what it is? It's nothing but sweet cakes and nice.
Also, shout out to our social media intern for covering it on the socials. Say happy birthday to John, even though he didn't write. He was like Geno Smith. He didn't write back.
Appreciate you. Woo! I didn't know I'm bad on social media, but
he is bad on social media. Yeah,
let me tell you, George, I love you. I appreciate you. You're the best intern in the world.
It was Elijah.
It was Elijah. It was you?
Yeah, our socials intern.
All right, what is this? All these titles, like
we exactly bored.
Like can we just? Hey, Elijah said it. Thank you, Elijah. I'm sorry I didn't write back. My bad, bro.
Nah, you good, bro. Don't even worry about it. I had fun on social media the other day. I had some fun on social media the other day.
Okay, cool.
I had to pay out some subs last night.
You said intern. I was just like, bro, what? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I shout out to Eagle Eye. We gave him some subs on Ball Central on our behalf. 3 subs, one to a random person, one to our good friend Tyree, and one to Elijah as well. So Elijah, you have a free sub to the Eagle Eye channel on Twitch.
Yes, sir. Not a sub to Eagle Eye because I don't use Twitch enough to really subscribe.
Well, you have a free sub for the month. You're welcome.
Yeah, but bro, Marcos is the bro. I could just subscribe just to do it. You feel me? It's like OnlyFans. Just do it.
It's like OnlyFans. Just do it. Yeah.
Ball Central.
Are we Nike?
Crazy.
Are we Nike
just
now?
Subscribe and forget about it, bro. Just support them. Just support them.
Understandable. I hear you.
Right. So, John, what you got?
Nothing much for.
How's your birthday as well?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good birthday. Overall, just having fun. Celebrating the end of September and great time of year. I'm enjoying fall. It's still kind of late though. It hasn't like bloomed in Jersey yet, so I'm excited for the pictures. But yeah, those are my last words.
Also, we have a birthday coming up as well.
These jackets is coming out, guys. The hoodies is coming out.
Right. Also, birthday season for another person on the team.
Ooh, your birthday's in March.
Yours?
I don't have a birthday.
And he doesn't have a birthday.
Because he doesn't want me to get him anything. That's why he's being like this.
Because he doesn't want to age. Because when we find out his age, we're gonna call him old too. It's okay. Don't worry.
I mean, I know his age, but
you know his age?
Yeah.
Say it. You don't know it.
On his behalf, I can't.
Oh, okay. On his behalf, he told you.
Yep. Well,
okay.
he said on the IBT
nice,
podcast.
Elijah. That's nice that we tell some people some ages and some people are not our ages.
I said it on IBTE. It slipped out. I forgot.
Okay, well, still.
Yeah. Okay, so Elijah's birthday is coming up. I'll try to surprise him, but we'll see. It's gonna be hard to figure out all this info since he doesn't tell me anything about clothing or anything. So I'll ask Tommy. We'll figure something out.
Tommy doesn't know either.
I'll guesstimate. I'll look at some.
Tommy probably doesn't even know when my birthday is. If we're being honest,
I don't think you've told us officially.
I don't know. I don't know Tommy's birthday on top of my head either. So
what's your birthday on top of your head?
Huh?
What's your birthday on top? If you had to guess on top of your head.
His birthday?
Yours.
My birthday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why would he guess his own birthday? He knows it.
I know. I was trying to get him to, tell us.
Yeah. It
didn't work. Yeah. I know. So, we'll figure it out. I'll do some social media searching. So, with that being said, another episode. Next week, we're going to have a lot of episodes coming out. So, stay tuned into that. Also, we need to have that soundboard back. We need to have the camera on and Mace pause effect on. That'd be hilarious. So, hey, another episode. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great night and deuces.